Patreon. Oh, I love you guys. This is Michael with Asymmetrical Preparedness, which of course you already know because you're here. I love you guys. I'm so blessed by you guys. This video is about the importance of tribe. And I know I've done videos on this. Lots of people do videos about prepper groups, stuff like that. But it's kind of a challenge and a video. I want you guys, I know it's difficult. I know. Trust me. It is difficult meeting good, like-minded people to form a MAG, mutual assistance group with, or to bring into your tribe, which is like your inner circle. That's like your family, your friends, stuff like that. And I think it's the hardest to do with friends. The closer you are to people, the harder it is to, talk to them about preparedness and stuff like that, maybe. In some situations not, because you know who they are, you know that you can talk to them about it. But if you know you can't, it's really difficult to get to do that. So I really want to encourage you. The biggest thing is to every day, every other day, maybe once or twice a week at least, please just try to find one person to talk to broach the subject that you see in the meat world, the real world, real person right in front of your face. And it could be at the grocery store, maybe in the bulk food section, maybe in the camping section, maybe in the outdoors section, maybe in a gun store, maybe at a shooting range, maybe, there's so many different places, maybe at a sportsman's type store, hunting section, anything like that. Just start talking to them. Hey, how's it going? Oh yeah, you're looking at that. Oh, you're going hunting, or, are you going camping? Oh yeah, I love camping, or something like that, Oh yeah, we practice camping all the time, because, and it's just try to start up a conversation and then try to guide it slightly into preparedness a little bit. It's easy to do, especially if you're in like the camping section, the quote-unquote prepping section. I used to go to Walmart. That's an example. I don't shop there anymore due to their policies. I said I wouldn't, and I still haven't. So I'm sticking to my guns. It's harder, yes. It's more difficult. It's more expensive. It's way less convenient. I have to go out of my way to shopping now and stuff like that and plan things more. But you know what? It's worth it. But anyway, that's a side topic. I used to always go to like Walmart to the what I call the prepper section, where they have the 2,400 calorie emergency rations, and they have the mini Sawyer water filters and the Mountain House foods and all that stuff. You know what section I'm talking about. If you're on this channel, you know what section I'm talking about. And it's so easy. If somebody's looking at that stuff, then obviously their mind is at least somewhere in that ballpark. Odds are nowadays, with the with the popularity growing of preparedness and more people becoming awake, pretty good odds, I think. I think maybe it's 50-50 of communicating with a like-minded prepper, or at least somebody that's thinking about it, or at least somebody in that section may be open to that. So yeah, please try at least a couple times a week, at least. Just strike up a conversation. And I know it's difficult. I know, please, but just try. You'll never know. You may be really surprised. You may have just really good luck. And it may start something. It may form something. I remember when I had a group. I didn't have a group. A while back. And, I was online, and doesn't really matter what kind of site it was, but I, talk with people and stuff like that. And then finally, two guys in my area that seemed pretty decent. So we agreed to meet up, public park, public place. Of course I was armed. Of course they were armed. And, you know, we met and we got to talk face to face about where we wanted to go with this, what our ideas were. Well, at the time, two of us were on the same page, and one of the guys wasn't. He didn't fit the mold. The other two of us just, man, bam, immediately. The other guy, not so much. It was so funny too, because I had to pee really bad, and so I'm like, oh, excuse me for a second. And you know, it's difficult getting to, you know, to know people, and you don't trust people. You don't know where they're coming from right at that first meeting. But I went off. I would run into the woods and pee behind a tree. While I was gone, the guy that didn't fit the mold said to the other guy, he's like, hey, I don't know about that guy. He's like, I think he may be a government, you know, informant dude. And we weren't doing anything illegal whatsoever. But he's like, yeah, I don't know about that guy. I'm not really sure. I don't really like that guy. And the other guy, that him and I ended up forming a group, good people, still going strong. I haven't been able to be involved with that group for a while now, just due to life events and, you know, Brandon things going on, my wife's, you know, illness and stuff like that. I feel really bad about that. I really wish, because a really good group of guys and gals. But anyway, we kind of split up. The one guy took off, and then we got a chance to talk a little bit afterwards, so we stuck around. And he told me, he's like, yeah, that guy, whenever he went over to the woods, he said this. And I laughed, and he's like, yeah, but I mean, obviously what we're talking about here, he doesn't fit our mold. So let's start this, just you and me, and let's see where it goes from there. I'm like, yeah, agreed, totally. That wasn't the direction I wanted to head either. So I agree with you about, you know, that guy not really fitting in. So we just didn't really have any contact with him after that. We just told him, you know, hey, we're not really, individually, we're just not interested, and we formed our own thing. So it became something really good guys, really good group, solid. It's been going for a lot of years now. So, and it built slowly. You know, like I said, first off, it started off him and me, and then I think he brought in a co-worker of his, and then eventually, you know, we each brought in different people that we felt we could trust slowly, and as we were vetting each other, and everybody was vetting each other basically, and forming. That's how it works. It's slow, and it's sometimes you don't get results for a while, but please keep trying. Just like I said, talk to one person every once in a while and try. You may be amazed at your success, and by that you'll be uplifted, you'll be empowered, you'll feel it, you'll be like, yeah, and you'll start building that positivity, that self-assuredness, that confidence. That's one of the biggest things that I see that's important in interpersonal communications and interacting with others, is confidence. People like confidence. They don't, and I'm speaking in general terms, of course. Some people like, you know, meek, mild-mannered people. Of course, there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm not saying you can't be confident if you're meek and mild-mannered. That's, you know, I'm an alpha male, of course. If you're a beta male, you can still have confidence. Okay? If you're not the go-getter, rah, 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 kill, military, you know, all this stuff like that. If you're not, you know, if that's not your mentality, that's fine. You are who you are. Love yourself for who you are. But you can still be confident. You need to be confident. Like I said, love yourself. That's where you got to start. You got to start by knowing that you are a good person, that you are worth something, that people care about you, that you're worthy. And go from there. Confidence is the big thing. Kind of a side note, I see that on YouTube. I see people that have good ideas, good content. It's really difficult for them to formulate a clear and coherent sentence without a bunch of stumbling around. And of course, I say or different words too often. Everybody does. It's a speech pattern. But what I'm talking about is confidence. You have to sit there and you have to talk to others with confidence. If you're wishy-washy, stumbling around and stuff like that, it's not going to be very attractive to other people. They're going to be like, whoa, is this guy, what is wrong with this person? You know, is he, what, you know, they'll really question. So confidence, please be confident. Know what you're talking about. Speaking to other YouTubers, you're a good person. You can do this. You have good ideas, good content. Be strong. And obviously, I'm not going to reach out many other YouTubers here because we're on Patreon. It was just throwing it out there. It's just general life, and you know, in general. I learned from a very young age about confidence. And actually, my cross country coach in high school, he was also my track coach. He was way more than just a coach. A track coach. He was a life coach. He was awesome. One of the first things he taught us at cross country, you know, our first training of the year, when he basically introducing himself, he had everybody, he went around, shook everybody's hands. And then he talked about the importance of a proper handshake and how a firm handshake exudes confidence and is very powerful. Or it could be very, it could be a big letdown if, you know, the person is all like floppy, stuff like that. You guys know what a good quality handshake is. Be sure of yourself. Be confident. Okay? So, hope I didn't meander too much. I know this subject, I kind of went over a bunch of different places, but I hope you guys like the content. I hope it's worth it. You know, I'm trying to put out more and more content for you guys because we're starting to we have 4 patrons now. So I'm trying to put out, my goal is, you know, a video a day. At this point, I may not hit every day. Like right now, I have a video that's uploading. It uploaded all night long. It's still uploading. And now I'm on data, and it probably won't get uploaded until, I'll have to wait till tonight, and it'll be uploaded again tomorrow. So I'll probably miss a day today, which is Halloween, October 31st, 2019. So you'll see this video, you know, sometime, maybe within the next couple days. But I hope I'm putting out, you know, I hope I'm putting out good content. I hope you guys are liking what you see so far. I appreciate your patronage so much. You guys are such a blessing. And yeah, keep doing the things. Prep out of peace of mind, not out of fear. I always say that. And yes, blessings to you and yours.